Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Xeno, the personification of a cry for help, and we are back with more Where the Demon Lurks. We are continuing Morris's route. There is quite a lot to cover, so I'm grateful. Usually when I play this visual novel, I get a little sad on the inside because I know I'm going to have to wait a long time for another update, which is why I'm super grateful for this specific update. I mean, 20,000 words, like, okay, let's go. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started, shall we? So the last thing we left off on, yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up the most simplest mission they could have done, and now they have to pay the consequences for it. And also, they will die if they ever try to leave Kibbleton due to a curse inflicted upon them by Mr. K. You know, as punishment for their failure. So for right now, we're going to be confronting one of the two suspects who are involved in this scandal, that being Maki, the fuck-ass white cat. Because besides Morris, Kobu, Mr. K, Jr., and Julian, I believe that's his name, I don't fucking care, he's irrelevant. The only other two people who knew about this specific route that they haven't told anyone was Maki and Desiderium. And they both have motives, so it's a possibility. So right now we're going to be infiltrating the casino while Toast and Lucien work in the background to get the keys. So yay! Anyway, let's continue onward, shall we? You and Morris appeared near the casino gate in some thick bushes. As you are about to step out and head for the guardhouse, Morris grabs you by the shoulder. You meet his steely gaze. Remember, we have to be ruthless. No matter what, I'll have your back. So, lean on me if you need help. You nod. Both of you approach the guard. Casino's not open yet. That's fine. We have business with your boss. Morris shows the Griffin his phone. A surprise inspection? That's right. We're auditing your asses. Now let us in. Wait. I got to call my boss first. Just wait here. Ugh, how utterly incompetent. We don't have time to waste. Mr. K wanted this report yesterday. But the procedure, please. I've had it to hear with your excuses. If this is how you do your job, this place is in a worse state than it already is. That's a fuck-ass typo right there, fuck. Ugh. Listen, every furry visual novel is essentially a demo for the final product, so of course there's gonna be mistakes. But fuck doesn't throw me off. I've had it to hear with your excuses. If this is how you do your job, this place is in a worse state than it already is. We're going. You're summoned a portal to the front of the casino doors. Tell Maki to meet us, and your ass is so going to our report. Yes, sir? Oh my god, that's so funny. The two of you step through the portal to a towering 7-foot-tall wooden door. Its handles are welded with golden vines to contrast the cold metal. Whoa, that was very convincing. You've done this before? What, be a power trip and asshole? I've learned from the best. Let's not lose our momentum. You grab hold of the handles and swing it open as strong as you can. The doors fly open to the side, announcing your arrival with a heavy crash. Time seems frozen the instant the door opens. A grand hall with numerous sofas and coffee tables laid out welcomes you both. High above the center of it all is a massive chandelier mimicking the shape of a pine tree. Maki looks so fucking pissed! He's so nervous! In the middle of the hall stands Maki, his twisted smile amplified by his soul-sucking stare. Around him, his staff of waiters, waitresses, and guards stand in watch as though frozen in time. Oh dear. I wonder if it's actually Maki who stole the keys, and maybe it's Desiderium. Although they have suspected that Maki and Desiderium are working together, so who knows? He ends the call on his smartphone and focuses on you. You announce loudly, Maki, you've got some explaining to do. The staff, as though thawed from their shock, run helter-skelter out the hall. God, I love the way they use these sprites in this game. It's so funny. In no time, all that's left is you, Morris, and Maki. The two of you step forward to Maki. What in the 9 lives is this, Morris? You two barge into my home, my place of business? The disrespect. Morris holds out his phone once more. It's official business, Maki. We know you've been up to no good. We know it, Mr. K knows it. Do us all a favor, confess, and surrender. Do you now? So that old fart has been on my trail this whole time, and he sent you two to finish me off. It doesn't have to end in violence. Just surrender and hand over the keys. The keys to my surrender? This is a casino, Morris. You don't get anything, you win it. Ooh! Wait. Ooh. Okay, let me throw it back a little bit for this song. Oh, this is a vibe. I'm loving this. Maki raises his hand in the air. Morris, watch out! He snaps his fingers. A rectangular table almost 2 meters long materializes right in the middle of the hall. Red and black numbered squares line the left side of the table, and a haunted black roulette wheel with silver numbers etched onto it sits on the far right side. A roulette table? Not just any roulette table. I had it custom made by mythical creature camps overseas. It's a game you'll never forget. This has been a long time coming, Morris. We're going to settle our little feud once and for all. Morris throws his arms across the air. I don't need to play a stupid game, Maki. This is just some desperate ploy to escape your crimes. Oh, you will play, Morris. The prizes are too grand for you to sit this out. If you win, I'll surrender all the proof of my wrongdoings on a silver platter. If I win, the evidence burns to a crisp, and I'll take your soul to serve the casino until your dying breath. At which point, I'll have your soul, turn it into takoyaki, and consume it with the utmost pleasure. That's insane! We don't need to agree to your terms. Silence! This is between me and the boar. You're grasping at straws, Maki. You're right. You're always right. The pragmatic, logical exorcist. Can't let your emotions run wild or things turn dark, right? Like what happened to poor Mummy. You shut your mouth about her! Maki snaps his fingers again, and a piece of parchment appears in his hand. Morris gasps. That's right, Morris. You know what I'm holding, don't you? What are you holding, our contract? Morris? What's going on? Wait! It's a map to find his mom? Without this map, you'll never find her. And it can be yours if you win it. Damn, low, Maki. That's so fucking low. The boar grinds his teeth. His whole body radiates demonic energy. Morris, stay calm. It's a trick. Don't fall for it. I'll play your game. Maki laughs maniacally. You better win this, Morris, because I swear to God, y'all are gonna die. The roulette table hums, and 2 purple lines of light shoot out from under it. They fly and bury themselves in Maki and Morris's right wrists. Morris stumbles forward as the string pulls him from the doorway to the table. What the heck is going on? Like I said, this is a custom roulette table. You didn't expect us to be playing without magic, did you? Hold up! You raise your hand without a second of thought, though a nagging complaint about playing hero is registered in your journal. Wait, what? It's good nobody knows that I suck at games of luck. I lost the office gift lottery every year and always end up with cheap plastic containers for food while every other demon gets the better gifts. Not to mention the hundreds I've spent to get any character in a gacha. This might be a bad idea. I'm playing too! No, you stay out of this. This is not your fight. He throws his arm across the air, drawing an imaginary boundary between you and him. Still, you step forward. I can't protect you if you're involved. Then don't. If that paper means so much to you to derail the plan, then you better not lose. I'm sorry. 2 against 1. Normally, I'd say that's blatant cheating, but I love playing against the odds. Come on down, lion. Another line shoots out and links to your wrists. You sense the string tethering deep inside your soul like an uncomfortable itch. Kobu! I'm fine. Let's just play the stupid game. Let the games begin! Meanwhile, where are we going now? Oh, it's Lucian and Toast. I forgot about this. Harder! Like this? I said harder, and do it faster before someone catches us. Is it close? What's happening right now?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Is this gonna be like the Black Butler corset scene, and in reality they're just trying on clothes that probably are too small for them? Tighter, damn it! God, take it all! Lucian applies as much pressure as he can on the griffin waiter he captured, and the mythical creature falls unconscious. Quick, strip him before someone walks in here! Lucian drags the unconscious foe to the side and changes into their clothes. Stuff the guy in the closet! The angel follows the ghost's command, but leaves the closet door ajar for air to come in. Not bad for your first time knocking someone out. Lucian sighs. That was crude, and I feel dirty doing it. Relax. You said you'd be fine as long as it wasn't immortal. I did, but the whole act of it still felt bad. Toast laughs. That was nothing. Besides, welcome to real life. You have to be willing to get your hands dirty for what you believe in. Check if it's safe for us to make our way downstairs. The ghost pokes his head through the door. We're clear. Alright. Reduce your spiritual presence and keep yourself hidden in my pocket. My own scent should be able to hide your presence. Not the first time I've had to get into another guy's pants. The ghost turns it to just ahead. He floats into Lucian's pants pocket. Kinky. Lucian steps out of the room they were in. He puts his fist to his chest. The sensation of his heartbeat raising is not one he is accustomed to. With a few deep breaths, he marches down the hallway towards the staircase. Out of nowhere, another griffin steps out from a corner in front of him. The griffin points at Lucian. Hey, what are you doing here? Toast rears his head on Lucian's back. She's onto us. Check her out. Didn't you hear the boss's announcement? All non-security personnel are to gather at the dining hall. He doesn't want us to mess up this audit. Oh, no, I didn't hear that at all. Then get! Lucian stirs to the stairs and heads all the way down to the underground level. He keeps his eyes to the ground as other staff members cross his path. The angel is reminded of the ghost in his care. He places a reassuring hand in his pocket and is met with a gentle grazing of the ghost's hair. They carry on down until they reach the bottom. Wait, Toast and Lucian? I wasn't expecting this ship. I kinda dig it. A long, narrow hallway stands between them and their target destinations. Lucian summons his halo and activates the Detect Enemies application. The screen turns into a radar with an antenna sweeping in circular motions. 20 dots appear with one stray dot right at where Lucian is. So many foes in one place. We're right on track. Toast puts his head over Lucian's shoulder. What about that one dot? It's probably a mistake. This app has always pinpointed that there's an enemy near me since I started using it. It's a fickle device, that's why I don't like it. The bigger question now is, how do I fight that many off without giving away my identity? Oh, I know! The ghost floats over to a nearby table. He pulls out the tablecloth and rips it apart. Toast returns to Lucian with a frayed mask in hand. Put this on! They won't know it's you! Lucian eyes the mask with disdain. You're joking, right? Come on, you don't want them to know it's you? You wear a disguise. Superheroes do it all the time. Just pretend to be some fake character. Masked vigilantes are not the paramount of justice you think they are. Moreover, I refuse to deal in any more deception than I already have. Toast shoots Lucian a dirty look. I think I figured out why that app keeps showing a dot near you. Oh, have you now? Toast crosses his arms. Yeah, it's you. You're your own worst enemy. I am not. R2! Am not. R2! Gah! You aren't going to get anywhere playing the goody-goody two-shoes all the time. You keep this up and you'll land yourself in a tombstone like my little brother. But didn't you kill your little brother? Toast grabs the angel by the collar and pulls him close to his face. You want this to work, right? You want to get Kobu to his goal? I do. If you're serious about this, then get your head out of your own ass and do what needs to be done. Hey! All their bickering attracted the attention of the Griffin guards. Oh shit, fuck, we failed. Well, Lucian, you better start fucking shooting. Suspicious individuals on the vault floor. Get him! Dang it! What the hell is that? Is that the mask? Is that the mask? I thought it was a white tablecloth. Toast zips back into Lucian's pocket and slips the mask into the dog's hand. Without much time to think, Lucian puts on the mask. 4 guards made it through the hallway. They surround Lucian and draw out their tasers. Don't look like nobody on staff. Who are you? Turn around. Toast crawls up the angel's front and whispers into his ears. If you can't lie and you can't fight, then you're no use now. Just let me do the fighting. Lucian's tail stands erect. The notion that he is dead weight irks him like nails against a chalkboard. Yeah, he has low self-esteem. Fragments of memories buried deep within swell up from his chest. Every time a job was taken over, every angel still in his charge, and every time he was looked upon as useless. Their sneers and the way they look down on him. It frustrates him to no end. Hey, we asked you a question. Are your brains as useless as your ears? What are you gonna do, Lucian? Lucian? Lucian raises his hand into the air. He points to the ceiling. The guards are startled and wince back in fear of what he will do. The only thing useless here is your attempts to stop me. Evildoers that serve the sin of greed. I, the phantom thief waiter, will steal your corrupted hearts. I'm sorry, is this a Persona reference? I've never played Persona, but is this a Persona reference? There's way too many references in this game, so I need to try to plot them all. OMG. The Griffins looked on with disbelief at his declaration. Phantom Thief Waiter? This guy's lost it! The only ones losing anything are you. Now, clench your beaks. He's doing it! He's really doing it! The angel turns just as the guards fire their tasers. He leaps into the air, dodging all of them. With his burning fists of fury, the angel throws himself into the fray. Oh, what? I want to see more! Fucking hell! So that's what's been happening as these 3 are negotiating? The rules of Revenge Roulette are simple. This here is a roulette wheel, but unlike the usual 37 slots, it only has 4 numbers repeating around the wheel. You examine the wheel. It indeed only has numbers 1 to 4 on it, placed in what seems like random positions around the wheel. We'll start by waging our chips. Each of us gets 4. Since there's 2 of you, it will be shared by you both. Energy is sapped out of your veins. Your vision blurs temporarily. Then 2 white chips appear in front of you and Morris. On the other side, 4 black chips appear for Maki. We must bet 1 chip each round on where we think the silver ball will land. Straight up bets only. In this contest, you can only bet on 1 number from 1 to 4. The winner loses 1 chip. To be the winner of the game, clear all your chips. Of course, each round a player loses comes with a punishment. Huh? That doesn't sound right. Oh, it's definitely right in this game. What's the trick here? Explain. I've already explained the rules. You want more answers? You best place your bets. Wait. We deserve the right to inspect the ball and the table for foul play. Go right ahead. Maki rolls the ball over to you. Morris circles the table, pulling and pushing anything he can get his hands on. When he reaches Maki, he passes the cat down. Oh, Morris, not in front of your friends. Morris snarls. Satisfied, he continues to check the table. You observe the silver ball. It feels heavy like a bag of marbles, but no magical energy resonates from it. By all accounts, it's a regular ball. It's just a ball. Morris returns to your table. The table has a magical core, but there's no spells cast. See, I run a fair establishment. The cat snickering upsets your stomach. You pull Morris by the arm, telling him to turn around. You both discuss in hushed whispers. How do we do this? Between you and me, we have a 50% chance of winning. You go odd, I'll go even. Be on the lookout for anything suspicious. Right. It's time to bet. Pick a number to bet on. What? What? No, we get to play? We get to play? Oh dear. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh bitch. Okay. Okay. 3. You place your chip on the designated number. Morris puts his on 2 and Maki places his on the number 4. Maki spreads his arms out wide. No more bets. Good luck, gentlemen. Maki spins the wheel. He lets go of the silver ball and it spins in tandem. Round and round it goes. Your throat dries with every spin. You repeat in your head the number you chose. As the wheel slows, the ball starts to settle at a number 2 slot, next to a 4. It's a 2! The second the wheel stops, the ball regains some unknown momentum. It spins and flings itself off the wheel, landing at a 4 slot. What? That's bullshit! Now, there is no foul play here. It was merely the luck of the spin.
What the fuck?
Maki, your game. I don't want to play. Maki laughs maniacally. No, you've got to be cheating somehow. I saw that ball land square on the number 2. You must have done something to it. Did you see me do anything? No matter how hard you rack your brain, you remember Maki barely moved after casting the ball. You both stare Maki down, but he smiles even wider. Now, time to pay up. Maki's black chip teleports into your pile. Oh, I forgot to mention, since you two are playing together, you'll share in the damage. Damage? Ah! Searing pain erupts from within your head, as though it will split open. You fall to your knees while Morris grips the roulette table for dear life. In the midst of the pain, you see shadows and hear voices that are not your own. Oh, it's Mr. K. Wait, what? Is this gonna be like a flashback sequence like back in the underworld with the Vendrake? Does Maki have like the same type of powers as Vendrake? Gather 100 souls by the end of the year, and you will earn your place as a commander in the rings. You recognize the voice as Mr. K's, and you know he is speaking to Maki. Oh? The haunting image fades and is replaced by another. Maki standing over a thin wolf ghost. I've caught you, stray ghost. Let's see, you look to be a freshman from college. What a miserable thing, dying so young. I'll let you spend a few more days on this earth if you point me in the direction of other lost souls like you. I don't know any other ghosts. It's just been me this whole time. Well, that's of no use to me. Though perhaps you have other uses. What's your name, ghost? I don't remember. I don't think I have one. Then I'm giving you a name. Since you are worth less than a dime right now, let's call you that. Dime. Oh. The pain ends with a sharp stab to the heart. You collapse on the ground, drooling and panting for air. Morris has fallen to his knees in a similar condition. Still, with your shaky hands, you pick yourself up. You help Morris to his feet. You. What was that? Maki. Dime? Oh, did it hurt? I hope so. It wouldn't be revenge roulette if it didn't. So all of that was your memory? That's right. Each chip is forged from the worst memories we have. Every time one chip gets added to your pile, you take the psychic damage worth of that memory. Bastard! Morris launches a fireball at Maki's face. Just as the ball of flames heads for the cat, the doors behind you swing open, letting in a vortex of air. The wind blows the fireball off course. It hits the wall behind Maki instead. You! Morris fires another fireball. This time it swerves to the right, missing Maki completely and hitting the wall behind. You're nuts! Morris fires 2 more simultaneous fireballs. Maki sneezes and ducks in time to miss both of them. The exorcist clutches his chest and breathes heavily. You frown at him, worrying that using so much magic and losing the earlier rounds will weaken his control over his demon side. I can't hit him. Why is he so nervous? Of course you can't. You have the worst luck here. All of that was beyond bizarre. He barely moved. Is it a barrier? Is it a spell? No, if it was, I'd smelled it out. Just how is he doing all this? Also, those memories, Did that ghost mean a lot to Maki? What happened to it? Are you done destroying my wall? Don't waste your magic, Morris. We'll find out how he's doing all this, and when. I know you're doing something. If you can cheat, then so can we. I assure you, I have done no such thing. If you want to accuse me of such a thing, tell me how I'm doing it. After all, I never said we couldn't use our powers. Then you won't mind us evening the odds. You're free to try, but it won't matter. Pick a number. Morris picks 4 this time. You pick 1. I'll take 4 also. The bets are locked in. Maki rolls the wheel. It releases the ball. You keep your eyes locked on the ball, waiting for the right moment. The ball's run around the wheel slows just as the wheel does. It leaps from one number to the next. Sensing that the ball is about to stop, you summon a small portal to catch the ball. The exit appears just right above the number you picked. The ball falls out of the portal. It heads straight for the section with your number. You smile widely. Just then, the ball hits the divider between the numbered sections. The ball is flown across the wheel, hitting another divider. It flies towards Maki, zooming past his face, hitting the wall behind, then falling right back onto the wheel. The ball hits a divider right down the middle with such force it cracks. Maki gasps. The ball splits in half, landing in both number 4 and your selected number. What the heck is going on? My, an even split. Looks like it's a draw. Your friend is pretty lucky, Morris. You're doing this for sure. That ball should have landed in my number alone, but you changed it somehow. Everything from the first game to none of Morris's attacks hitting you? You have the power to manipulate luck. Maki snickers, and that's why he's the owner of a casino. Also, that's why the casino is so successful, because no one wins, and they get all the money. Oops, it seems the clever kitty has nyan out the Maneki Neko's powers. He shrugs. It was a matter of time. So that's why you didn't care if we used our powers. It wouldn't really matter because you'd win somehow. I wouldn't say that. Luck is probability. Just because I draw good fortune to me doesn't mean there isn't a chance I lose. Exhibit A. He points to the roulette table. Then again, the chances of that are very, very slim. Still, I advocate for you to keep trying. It makes it fun for me. However, first we must all pay up. Since nobody won, we both gained chips. The chips exchange places. 2 white ones appear in front of Maki, and 1 black one gets added to your pile. Morris! All of you collapse to the ground under the weight of the memories. You clutch your mane in pain as you succumb to the visions. The scene opens with the 2 shadowy figures of Maki and Dime, watching the sunset from the rooftop of a building. That loan shark was terrible, splattering red paint all over the old dude's house. He was in his right to collect his debt, but his methods were crude. I hoped exposure to that old man's misery and the wickedness of that loan shark meant substantial corruption. I mean, I feel bad for them, but mainly I'm glad you stopped that loan shark from doing much worse. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, I have a theory, even though I might be speaking too soon. Could Dime be the corrupted ghost in the hotel? Oh wait, I need to go back and watch that playthrough again. Because did they ever reveal who the corrupted ghost was? God, how long ago was that stream? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother looking. Who cares? You're a real nice guy for a monster, Maki. I'm a Maneki Neko. I prefer the term yokai over the term mythical creatures or monsters. Also, I'm not nice. Since watching a sad movie and exposing you to the evils of mortals isn't enough, we'll have to try again another time. Aye aye, sir. Stop that! The vision fades to another. The 2 are in a small office space. So small one could mistake it for a broom closet. 6 months and you're still keeping it together. I'm sorry. Maki sighs. I suppose it's my fault for trying to cheat the system. Probably get more souls by now if I actually put in any effort on something else. What about your dreams of owning a casino and getting back to Japan? I'm not giving up on that. I'll think of something. Then, what happens to me? Well, I suppose I'll keep you as a pet. You might be useful one day. Dime hugs Maki. Thank you. Thank you. I might not remember who I am, but you're the luckiest thing to happen to my afterlife. Oh, Alright, enough of this savvy business. We have souls to catch. The searing pain feels like your face is getting torn apart. You clutch your chest as tears well up inside you. These grief-laced memories leave a bitter taste on your mind. Damn. You get up as Maki and Morris do. The cat's smile weakens. You can't help but gaze upon the cat with pity. The heartache you feel tells you more than you need to know about what Dime meant to him. Double the bad memories, double the pain. It was a mess. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. Not that it matters. All that's valuable is the pain we hold within, isn't it? Morris gasps for air. He rises up, only to fall again. You rush to his side. I'm fine. We need to continue. You look at Maki pleadingly. Stop this. What is inflicting any of this pain going to accomplish? I can sense you are hurting, but this is not the way. No, it is the only way to get that fool to understand the depths of his mistake. Did Morris exorcise Dime? Because Dime is a ghost, and Morris is an exorcist, and obviously, like, his job is to trap ghosts and send them to their respective afterlife, I believe. Or was he supposed to just exorcise them and they just cease to exist? Did he kill Maki's one and only companion? Morris, what did you do? He points to Morris. Morris looks over to you. We still hold the advantage. You won't win. Is that so? Bet. 2. They start the game so quickly that you can't even think of what to choose. What? 3. The 3 of you watch the silver ball enter the spin. You attempt to portal the ball away, but you miss. Maki does nothing but watch the ball move. You try again, but the ball slides away whenever the portal comes close. In the end, your efforts are fruitless. The ball lands on 3. My win! Maki's chip appears on your side, and the blast of memory hits you both. Shit. Dime? Dime! Huh? Maki? You're spacing out more and more. Are you? I'm fine. Don't worry. Is this about what that Morris guy said? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm fit as the day I died. Weren't we going to see a new cafe? We already did that just now. Oh, I mean, that's just a joke. Right, yeah, you're no different from before. In fact, you can be tougher than regular ghosts. You have been out on Earth for so long and you haven't changed a bit. Maki, it's him. Step away from the ghost. I warned you once, but you didn't listen. His corruption levels are off the charts. Dime, get out of here! Maki! You are pulled out of the memory, coughing non-stop. Oh yeah, because ghosts get corrupted over time, they're away from their bodies. And that's happening to Toast in his routes. It's most likely to happen to him in any of these routes since it's kind of the same thing. Fuck. So Morris did what he had to do, and Maki resents him for it, even though it was the right thing to do. Morris gasps for air. We can't keep this up. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. Same. We need to win the next round. How? He has luck on his side. Not always. I'm going to gamble. Just keep your eyes on the ball if something happens. You both get up and return to your starting positions. So, all of this is just to teach me a lesson? You know, caring about a soul, that's very unlike a mythical creature, I say. Heck, even us mortals know how to get over a death. What does that make you? The boar places his bet on the number 4. You take it as your cue to place your bet. You pick 1. My bet is in. Get over? Who the hell could get over what you did? Everything was fine until you showed up! The cat tosses his bet in for the number 2. He's practically foaming at the mouth with rage as he stares daggers at Morris. Morris maintains his composure. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You're delusional. Dime was a lost cause after he met you. He would have been better off eaten by another mythical creature. Maki hisses. No more bets! He spins the wheel and lets loose a new silver ball. You blame me for his destruction when it was you who set him on that path. You were corrupting him intentionally. He was fine until you came into the picture. He would have turned if you didn't show up one day threatening to exorcise him. Maki points accusingly at the boar, while you watch the wheel spin. I was doing my job, and I was right that he was just days away from full corruption. Because you put it in his head that he would turn, that he would kill indiscriminately, when he was just an innocent soul! You can blab all you want, it won't change the truth. He's gone forever because of you! Lies! The wheel stopped! What? The wheel stops with the ball right on the number 1. We won. I lost? How? Morris puts a hand to his chest to comfort himself. Yeah, how? I was betting on you needing to concentrate on where your luck takes effect, but getting you riled up, you couldn't focus on the game, so your luck had nowhere to go. Maki growls. Yes, we got a way to beat him. 2 of your white chips appear on his side. Maki spasms about and collapses to the ground, all in a span of 1 minute before getting back up. Maki, if you are that determined to label me as the villain, then fight me on equal terms. No more tricks. Morris, what are you doing? We have a surefire win here. He looks at you with a determined look in his eyes. Trust me, Kobu. I've got to do this. Mercy from you? Where was this kindness when Dime was on the brink of death? I took no pleasure in doing my job, Maki. It was too late for Dime, but not for you. You wanted me to understand your pain. I get it. I've always known. I can't take back what I did. And I won't. With a snap of his finger, the roulette table fades away. The string that ties to its magic snaps away. You're surprised the cat can be convinced. The audacity to stand there and lecture me about vengeance. But I will give you this. I've always believed that luck and fate are one and the same. I know you are the villain of this story, and fate will prove it! Morris? I accept the challenge. Maki summons a revolver in his hand. He spins out the cylinder to show you 5 of the 6 slots are filled with bullets. He loads the cylinder into the gun and spins it. Count your sins, and may luck have mercy on your soul. Russian roulette! He puts the gun on the floor and kicks it to Morris. You look on in horror. Your hand itches with the urge to grab the weapon, but Morris picks it up. Morris! Think about this, man. I get it. You're all emotional from the memory attacks, but this is suicide! In a literal sense. Morris doesn't respond. He takes a deep breath and spins the cylinder of the gun. Morris! The board places the gun to the side of his head. Morris! Morris points the gun to the ceiling and pulls the trigger. Nothing comes out of it. Maki's jaw drops. Your heart soars with joy. Well, can we have that sprite then? Morris smiles and shrugs at Maki. Thank goodness, oh sweet Gary. I thought you were going to shoot yourself. What? I'm not that swept up in the moment. Impossible! Fate sided with you! Maki clutches his chest and staggers back. Bang. The exorcist fires the remaining bullets into the ceiling, then tosses the gun back to Maki's feet. It's over. I win. You run over and hug Morris. He spins you around and you both share a laugh. You did it! You did it! Look out! Oh, shit. Your cry comes too late. In the midst of the premature celebration, an enraged Maki runs over with the pistol and smacks Morris in the head with the butt of the gun. It all happened so fast you could barely comprehend it. 1 second, Morris is bleeding out of his head. He falls to the ground. The next, an explosion of demonic energy flies out from his body. Oh, fuck, his demon side is out! Oh dear. You're flung to the edge of the hall while Maki holds his ground. In the place of the exorcist now stands the demon boar. Its rage-soaked eyes only has Maki in its sights. Maki laughs maniacally. Yes! 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 Drop that facade and face me with the full brunt of your hatred. This is where we really sell the score. Demon Morris roars. The power of his roar makes the whole room shake. The chandelier above swings dangerously from side to side. You fear it will fall. Morris! Snap out of it! Your screams fall on deaf ears. The demon boar is too consumed by rage to hear you. Morris charges at Maki, but the cat somersaults to the side, letting the boar slam into the wall. Maki snaps his finger and the roulette table reappears behind Morris. With a wave of his hand, the table flints towards the boar. Morris turns a time and slashes through the furniture, rendering it into pieces of wood and metal. The boar turns and attempts to charge Maki once more. Eat this! Maki motions a finger. The pieces of scrap from earlier float and fly towards him like a magnet. Morris's back is pierced by wood and metal shards. He stumbles forward and roars once more. He flexes his entire body, forcing out the shrapnel. Dark blood streams down from his wounds. You watch helpless on the side as you rack your brains on how to stop Morris's rampage. Maki and Morris stare each other down. Maki maintains a good meter away from Morris. Morris slashes the air. 3 energy blades formed by pure magic zoom across the air. 2 of them fly off course and miss Maki, but the third flies close to the right side of his face, cutting several of his whiskers. This is why I hate you so much! You're already a ball of bad luck, and in this form, it takes all of my luck to not just die! But I can work with that! Come! He performs another invitation gesture. The doors to the casino slam open as a dead tree, and 2 cars fly inward and slam into Morris. The bored demon is knocked to the side of the wall. Chairs, carpets, tables, and paintings of Maki inside the hall fly towards his target. The stream of items from both outside and inside buries Morris under a mountain of junk. Implosion! With a snap of his fingers, the items glow white and implode into themselves with a horrendous bang. The explosion shakes the entire building, leaving behind a massive black ball of smoke. Morris! You cry out in horror, fearing the worst. A massive arm lunges out from the smoke and grabs Maki by the throat. What? Morris slams the cat into the ground left and right. Damn! Gah! Maki draws in a lawnmower from the outside. It implodes on the side of Morris's face, forcing him to release the cat. Maki staggers back and collapses to his knees, coughing. Oh shit! Wait, what? Is he giving up? Run! He's going to get you! Run, you stupid cat! Maki tries to get up but falls back to his knees. In mere seconds, the demon boar collapses himself and stomps towards the weakened cat. Morris roars and raises his hands up and balls him to a fist, ready to deliver the finishing blow. You scream at Maki, but he is indifferent to your cries. The cat suddenly laughs out loud. You really look stupid with that tie. Oh! He's sad! Maki falls forward with a cough. Morris, don't! Stop this! You don't need to do this! Ah! Around your feet, the floor turns black. Streets of darkness from the earth coalesce towards Morris' raised hands. Maki remains motionless, having surrendered his fate to the monstrous boar. I've got to do something. As the seconds tick by to Maki's doom, you are baffled by what's going on in the Maneki Neko's head. How strange. All I can think of right now are sweets. I miss the smell of sweets back in the store where my statue was kept. I wonder if the Dagashia still exists. Is the same shop owner still running it? No. Probably a descendant of theirs if they exist. I miss it just the same. To be back in those familiar streets where yokai and mortals could walk side by side. After the Great War, we were tossed into a blender and scattered across the world. I landed here, alone, in a foreign land. The town where there are too few souls. There was no place for a Maneki Neko like me. The people knew not of my existence. They didn't believe in prayer or offerings to creatures like us. Mr. K offered me a way to survive. To use my powers to take the wealth from the people and empower the reigns. And so I did. It started with rigging a few poker matches. Then it led to bigger and bigger scams. At some point, it became second nature to take everyone else's prosperity and wealth. At some point, I stopped being a Maneki Neko. When I met Dime, he really was just a means to an end at first. His annoying, optimistic self was a problem at first, but at some point I think I convinced myself that I could bring joy and good fortune again to a mortal soul. You are the luckiest thing to happen to my afterlife. I'm sorry, Dime. I'm sorry that all I did was invite misfortune to you. As for you, Morris, every fiber of my body hates you for standing on principle to the very end. Despite how many hurdles get tossed at you, you still kept to your stupid code as an exorcist. No. The truth is, I hate myself because I wish I could be you. Now end me, end my shame. What? Oh, damn. I'm loving these CGs. Morris slams his fist down. Gah! Fucking move! Harrison Ford! Ah! Your feet made contact with Maki's head. The whole scene unfolds in slow motion. Thanks to the momentum you built from jumping into your portal, you both teleport away in time before Morris could complete his attack. A monumental pillar of demonic energy erupts from where Morris's fists meet the ground. Shit! The ceiling stands no chance as the pillar of energy pierces through all floors of the building. Its destructive force breaks free from the roof and explodes into the night sky. The pillar surges from side to side before fading away as fast as it appeared. Damn. Your portal opens just a second after the dust clears. Both you and Maki are ejected out. You stare in disbelief at the ruined hall before you. The electricity to the room has cut. Above your heads, only a chandelier survived the destruction. Demon Morris stands in the middle of the room. He pants, exhausted by his attack. Fuck. You get up to your feet and keep your eye on the Demon Morris. That attack must have taken a lot out of him. That's my chance. Maki gets up. You saved me. You grab him by the collar of his shirt and yell into his face. Damn right I saved you! Next time you die a death wish, don't drag other people into it. No way in hell does Dime want you to seek revenge for him. He called you the luckiest thing to happen in his life. Why the hell would you throw it all away? You shoot the cat like a doll. You freaking matter to him! Can't you remember that? So live! Maki is stunned and silent. You release him from your hold. Suddenly, he grabs you by the collar of your shirt and shakes you. My bigger issue now is how dare you save me! That makes me owe you a debt of life! That's the largest debt known to Maneki Neko kind! Oi, oi! Get off me! Dude, we still have a massive boar-shaped problem in front of us! You shoot the cat off of you. Morris notices you both and growls. His claws begin to dig into the floor. Can you throw some of your explosive items at him? I can try, but I need to concentrate. My neangic is low. Also, there's nothing around my range worth pulling. The implosion damage is based on the item's financial rating. We're screwed. We need some way to buy some time. Have no fear, the Phantom Thief Waiter is here! Ha ha ha! From the back room, Lucian comes running in his disguise. Phantom what? Who is this clown? Don't ask questions, he's here to help. Lucian's declaration forces Morris to turn his attention to him. Oh my god! The angel leaps into the air and performs a somersault kick at Morris's face. Morris raises his arms to block the kick. Keep up the pressure! He's weakened. Distract him long enough so we can knock him out. Lucian leaps back and goes in for a flurry of punches. Yarr! Morris continues to block the angel's powered-up punches. You look around for anything Maki could use. Your eyes set upon the chandelier right above the dueling duo. Maki, use your magic on the chandelier. That thing is extra bolted to the ceiling. I can't pull it down. I can. We need to time it right so Morris can't block the attack. Start casting, then I'll bring it down. Alright. The cat raises his hands at the chandelier. It swings from side to side as it's being pulled. The bulbs were flickered with light every few seconds, signaling the spell charging up. Lucian continues his onslaught against Morris. He throws one more punch, but the demon catches his fists. What? Morris opens his mouth, charging a bright purple ball of energy. Lucian, portal! You summon your portal at the bottom of his feet. Time to fade. On it! Toast, who's tucked away in Lucian's clothes, concentrates his powers onto Lucian's trapped arm. His hand turns translucent and fades through. Lucian falls into the portal. Morris fires his attack, but it hits the floor. Lucian reappears from above. Smile. He summons a miniature arrow that radiates bright light, blinding Morris temporarily. The demon staggers backwards, right under the now glowing white chandelier. It's ready! Go to sleep, Morris! You conjure your portal right on the canopy, severing its connection to the chain holding the chandelier. The ornament falls at tremendous speed. The instant it makes contact with Morris's head, it implodes and releases a powerful force, knocking the demon down. Morris falls on his back. His whole body becomes enveloped in golden light, and he reverts back into his usual self. Morris! Lucian and you head over to the unconscious boar. Lucian places his ear near to the boar's chest. He's alive. The amount of magic in him is low, but not as bad as before. He'll recover. Thank goodness. You are so overwhelmed with relief you could cry. As the adrenaline falls inside you, you crouch down to pat Morris's sleeping head. The angel places his healing feather in Morris's right palm. Meanwhile, you catch your gaze on Maki. The cat is talking to someone on his phone. Hey! You and Lucian rush over to the cat. Yeah, right away. Maki puts his phone away. Who you calling? More reinforcements? Maki finds a nearby wall and slumps against it. It's a doctor. As you can see, I'm beaten up, and I can imagine half of my security team are down thanks to your phantom thief friends. Actually, it's all of them. What was that? Nothing. Anyways, I don't intend to fight anymore. I've lost, and graciously accept my punishment. Really? Just like that? After all those years, hey Morris, trying to get him to play your convoluted game just to get revenge, and that's it? No trying to leave town or making up some crazy plan where you weasel your way out of this? Nope. Wow, I guess that kick to the head must have rewired some circuitry. It wasn't a kick! That's absolutely stupid to say! Lucian raises an eyebrow at you. Ahem. In all seriousness, a good gambler knows when to walk away. That, and I did consider the things you yelled at me between moments where my life wasn't in danger. What did you say to him? I gave some sage advice about his friend Dime. It was heartfelt, deep, and worthy of being called poetry. Bullshit! Also, Dime wasn't the grateful ghost you made him out to be. He was naive, easily distracted, and helpful to a fault. I wouldn't be surprised he willingly gave his life away when he was living. That said, you were right about one thing. I doubt he would have wanted me to mourn his passing in such a way. I need to think about this more. I doubt Morris is going to accept that as an apology. I wouldn't want it either. You shake your head. Kobu, the keys. Oh, right. Then, time to ante up. You've lost, so you have to come clean. Hand over the Underworld Gate keys. He doesn't have them, does he? Huh? Why would I have those? Wasn't the gate successfully opened yesterday? Wait, you're serious? Lucian? I didn't find anything related to the keys when I checked the vault in the office. What? How could this be? You were screaming to the heavens you had proof of your wrongdoings. He was probably under the assumption we'd caught him embezzling the Rain's money. What? I found a paper trail linking the owner of this casino underreporting their actual profits and siphoning the extra money to an offshore bank account. There's also this deed for land bought in Japan and blueprints for what is called a Maki lands. Is that supposed to be an amusement park? I'm fucking dead. It's not what it looks like, I can explain. You cross your arms. Okay, it is what it looks like, but think about me. I haven't been able to go home since the Great War. This was the only way I can at least have a part of myself back in Japan. Long story short, I'm not your guy. I didn't want those keys. They cost us a fortune making them. Yet the resale value is next to nothing. No other mythical creatures in the world would want anything that has to do with the underworld. Hold up. I think it's time I ask. What exactly is keeping you or any of the mythical creatures from leaving this town? Oh, you really don't know? Aren't you a demon? Excuse me? Don't play dumb. The memories I saw the second time were muddled, but it was clear I was seeing scenes from the underworld. You are a demon. You... Toast pops his head out of Lucian's pants. You're a demon? Toast, you blew our cover. This is just a normal pair of pants. Since when can a pair of pants talk? Never mind. I don't plan on telling anyone about you or your friend with the haunted pants. I assume Morris doesn't know either, or else he wouldn't be working with you. I suppose I should be thankful, but why? Like I said, you saved my life, so I'm bound to repay it until one of us expires first. After all, that's the Maneki neck away. Maki. The cat's smile grows ever larger. In other words, this makes me practically your best friend. Nah. I'm sure a demon with access to all the world's souls has tons of business-making opportunities he could share, wouldn't he? Ugh, you still haven't answered my question. What is keeping you all here? Maki opens and closes his hands like he's kneeing in the air. I'm not going to answer that. Partly because it's insulting that you of all people don't know. The other reason being, you'll learn soon enough the deeper you understand the madness of our organization. You say out loud, "We're still reporting the embezzlement of Mr. K." "Do what you must. As the one who saved me, I'm bound to your will. Just maybe try to paint me in a better light so he doesn't rip my head off." "Then what about Morse's map? He beat you, forked it over." "Oh, that, sure, here." The cat pulls out the old parchment from his coat and gives it to you. You open the document, and it is a buy one, free one coupon for chicken wings that expired 40 years ago. What is this? "I never really had the map Morse wanted. I just said I did. The real thing is in Mr. K's place." "Maki!" "Hey, I never expected to lose. That's why you'd have to validate the price before agreeing to anything." Ugh. Lucian's ears stand up. "Someone's coming." "That's probably my doctor visit. You three should probably leave unless you want him rummaging up your asses." "Right, let us disappear into the night." That disguise has really changed you, you know. I'm holding you to your promise to keep the truth of all of this to yourself. "I will." "Good. And try not to lose your head when Mr. K finds out." "A demon actually worrying for a mythical creature like me. You really are strange." "Lucian, let's do Morris." You and Lucian head over to Morris's body, and you summon a series of portals, one after another, to teleport you all back to the apartment. Left alone in the ruins of his once sparkling casino, Maki sits cross-legged on the floor. He looks around, assessing the damage. Repairing all of this will take millions out of his personal coffer. Normally, the thought of losing money has the cat in turmoil, but today only one phrase comes to mind. "Yari yari daze." As he looks to the doorway, his disappears. A short otter, no taller than a table, dressed in a doctor's coat, steps out through the doorway. They are unbothered by the destruction laid out before them. Maki's gaze shifts to the wall. The shadow cast by the otter morphs into something much larger and daunting. Whoa! Who the fuck are you? You look like a Digimon! The lanky wolf still retains their lab coat, but underneath it is an extra layer of bandages that carry a faint scent of disinfectant. They adjust their name tag before looking down at Maki. "That's Desiderium!" "This house call will cause you double, Maki." Typical money-grubbing doctor. This is why people rather listen to online opinions than see you. Whatever, after you're done with me, you didn't get to my guards downstairs. The doctor surveys the damaged surroundings. "Do I want to know what caused all this?" "Depends. Do you want to let me know what's actually happening in the basement of the hospital?" "What is happening?" "That's what I thought. Now, mind kissing my boo-boo? It hurts." He raises his injured right arm to the wolf. Dr. Desiderium chuckles and performs his duties. Fucking hell! Holy shit, so much happened in this one! You know what, I like Maki. Like, once we start to understand his character and everything, honestly, I feel for him. And you know what? Embezzling money is not that bad of a crime, especially if the money was originally going towards a corrupted official, like Mr. K. So, I don't blame him for taking money and using it to get a place in Japan. You know, I'm rooting for him. You know what? I want his dreams to come true. Like, do what you need to do, honey. Okay? But wait a minute. I need to think a little bit. Because, obviously, Maki knows that Kobu is a demon because all the memory swapping and everything. Okay, I was about to say something really stupid, but never mind. Because there's no way Morris would have done Kobu's memories, because, obviously, if that happened, then we would have done Morris's memory as well. So, obviously, Morris is none the wiser. But yay, we got to learn more about Maki, which I appreciate. Also, Desiderium, damn. He does look like a Digimon, right? But anyway. Oh, damn, now we have to wait for more. Fuck. It takes time, it takes time, it takes time. I just want more now. Fuck, I love this game. Well, until the next update, thank you all so much for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed it, you give it a like, and subscribe if you're really interested. I'll leave a link to the visual novel in the description below if you want to play for yourself, as well as links to Team Boke's YouTube channel and Blue Sky if you want to support them. And I'll also be leaving links to my Blue Sky if you want to support me on that platform. And as always, I'll be leaving a link to the visual novel me and my dear friend Zid the Red Panda made for the 2025 February Game Jam called When You're Mine. Please do show your support to it. And if you do enjoy it, maybe consider rating it and comment on it on itchio. We love reading those. It makes our day. And I'll be leaving a link to my merch shop on Redbubble down in the description below if you want to check it out. If you want to support me there. Only if you want to, though. As always, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!